Hey, what's up, everybody? Alf here, back in the Ultra Premier League. We're battling again with our starter squad of Charizard, Shadow Swampert, and Venusaur. Having a pretty good time. The games are close, they're interesting. I don't always enjoy Ultra Premier, but sometimes it's nice, and I'm actually enjoying it a little more this time around. I don't know if the extra bulk of some of these XL mods is actually making the format better for me. It's a little less touch and go at times. Obviously, some of these games are extremely close and depend on some very, very small decisions. But I don't know. I'm enjoying it, and I hope you enjoy these battles too. I'll see y'all next time. I think we'll play one more Premier Cup and just see sort of how it goes. See if we can get a good set. It was interesting. I don't know this team is exactly what we need, but it's interesting. So let's just try it again. Let's just try it again. Against Hank and Ho, our first opponent. Potentially Mega Eevee, potentially. I was already planning to do some Ultra League stream buddies anyway. We did one today. That's where the Zard came from, Dragonite. So once again, this is why we wanted the Zard on Dragon Breath. Otherwise, we run into a lot of awkward scenarios here. Okay. I know that this is not a guaranteed win by any stretch of the imagination, but we're gonna take the Drill Peck. What I don't want to give them is the opportunity to be basically up a shield. Sunny Cherum's a good pick, Neophobus, as is Roserade for that matter. But since we came in on the swap, what I think is going to happen here is they're going to get to, yeah, they're going to just get to that. I'm going to shield because we're going to come out of this with enough for a Sludge Bomb, which does enough on almost any target that I think it's worth. Like if the Dragonite is just coming back, which is my expectation, although this lag is not great, I feel like the Sludge Bomb is gonna do the job just fine. Let's see what's coming in. I assume the Dragonite is coming back. Yeah. There's just no scenario where they don't want to give me, they want to give me additional information here, I don't think. And they just don't shield, which is fine. Preserve the shield, but now we have, at least we get to sort of like double team. Okay. So they have their own Swampert. I can live with that. So we're playing a little bit from behind here. Now the question is, do they straight Earthquake me? Which I think is a strong play. Nope, Hydro Cannon, okay. Ooh. Okay. Now things get a little dicey for us. Now things are a little dicey for us. I kind of expect, yeah, I expected a shield. We're not gonna get to that Earthquake, I don't think. So what I need to do is put some damage on here and try and get them in a range where they can die to Dragon Breath. See, they're trying to stack these. So they're gonna need to have stacked probably 2 of these, or very close to stack, because we just gotta try and Dragon Breath them down before they get one. There we go. And I don't think this will KO, because I think it's just a Dragon Claw. Fingers crossed. Only Dragon Claw, only Dragon Claw. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Oof, GG's. Purified Super. Yeah, when's that coming, Cole Rocket? When's that coming? Did they hyper beam you there? I would be okay with it. I would be okay with it. Zard, Talonflame. Okay. Now, on one hand, there's the third. Let's throw that there. I'm curious how this matchup goes. The thing is I don't know that I could take a... I don't know that I can take a Brave Bird, frankly. I don't know that I can. So I'm not gonna. I mean... Okay, so there's the Umbreon. I'm gonna overheat the Umbreon before ducking out. Does 79%? Yeah, so the answer is we functionally cannot take one. Okay, we got a shield out of him. I like that. And then we'll take this and duck. So we evened out the shield sitch. There's a little bit of a gap here on the switch timer, which I don't love. And they're definitely going to be able to run their timer here. So I'm not overly inclined to protect the Venusaur, because I know that if I do, they can definitely, and Foul Play doesn't hit that hard. They're just going to be able to run their timer and potentially get a little bit of a running start with Incinerates, which I don't love. Like, that's my big concern, is what'll happen is if they do duck out at the right time, they can get a pretty good running start and really put some pressure on us. Like this. This is what I was worried about, so. BS Boo, welcome to the stream, friend. We're gonna throw, yeah, see, they're gonna shield that. Oh, that's super annoying though. Oh, that's like the worst sequencing for us. That's all right. We're gonna come in here. Is this where I want to burn the shield? Yeah, we'll burn the shield there. Oh, they got the second charge move. Well, that kind of stinks. I was hoping to make this work for us, but it still might. Actually, it still might. Can we? Yeah. Oh, we needed that. We needed that. Yeah, I mean, there's Coach K, some of those you can't do anything about. Like, normally I try my best to make sure that, like, well, we can Earthquake the Venusaur, but it's not enough. It's not enough. GG's. Unfortunately, the Venusaur in the back is death. There were some scenarios there we could probably steal a win, but there was a whole bunch, like, the Talonflame basically did what Incinerate does, which is it snuck one in. They also, on the Venusaur, got exactly the, like, 1 HP left, so they could get a whole nother Incinerate in before I died. Like, a whole bunch of things lined up in a way for them that were really nice, and that's why Incinerate is good. Not because the move is good on paper, it's because when it interacts with the way the games play out, sometimes it's insane. Sometimes it's absolutely insane, so we unfortunately got kind of burned by that. And they did exactly what I was worried about. Remember, I was like, yeah, the Umbreon Venusaur matchup is fine, but if they just switch out, and I should have switched faster. When they switched, I threw a move and should have been able to switch, and I just really should have reacted better. All right, Gallade. Okay. So Gallade is good against our entire team to an extent. Because it puts a lot of pressure on us. Leaf Blade, though, is not worth a shield. It's just not worth a shield. Like, I know that, like, the chip damage matters here when it comes to just, like, eventually confusioning me to death, but I just can't, especially shield the first Leaf Blade. Like, that just feels really bad to me. I might be able to, depending on what happens here, like, yeah, they're gonna confusion me down, which is a little obnoxious, but what I can do here is sort of mitigate the energy. Like, none of these charge moves hit me that hard, do they? Yeah, I know that that's a lot of damage to just take, but, like, we're gonna just sort of hope this combination of Pokemon I have here can find a way to win. Well, up 2 shields is a win condition in this matchup. I found our win condition in this matchup, which is just be up enough shields that you can sort of make it work. Because they're never in a million years going to be able to farm me down here, so. What's interesting is whatever's in the back. There's a frenzy plant. I'm gonna play just off schedule a little bit. Okay. Whatever's in the back does not want to see Venusaur apparently, so don't get another one off. There we go. All right, so what's in the back? Show me. Show me. Oh, hey, it's Poliwrath. GG's. Okay, we got there. Huh. So yeah, that's the thing with Gallade. Like sometimes you just overcommit to it, and we could just mitigate all that energy they gained. So T-Money, I think Dragon Breath is good in various places. This team needs it. I think with this team, I mean, unless I just don't fully understand how like Wing Attack Zard works against Dragonite, I just needed something that was reasonably good against Dragonite in the lead here, so that I actually had play against Dragonite leads. Because this team is so weak to Dragonite that I feel like if I don't run Dragon Breath Zard, it becomes problematic. That said, it's decent. It's not a bad move, and it definitely gives you play in some interesting matchups, because it gives you a lot of like neutral damage farm down scenarios that you don't get otherwise. All right, Arrow Buffats. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play Open Ultra after this set, but I've been enjoying a little dip into Premier. It's definitely different than it used to be. Zard lead. So the question is, they are on Fire Spin. So I actually feel pretty good about this too. Yeah, it's a great match for us. I mean, we get clapped by a Blast Burn. Like, single resisted Blast Burn is still insane, but I don't think it's enough to flip this matchup for them. They will get to Dragon Claws, I think, a little faster than us. So, like, but the residual Fire Spin damage is so minimal comparably. Like, I think what we do here is we shield and hope that we can earn our shield back. Yeah, because Blast Burn will KO. And let's see what they've got. And if it's... Oh, yeah. So, Machamp, we're going to overheat that. And then I am going to switch. Since their Zard is dead, I feel like their Venusaur counter, like, they'd have to be running two really good Venusaur counters. And I just don't buy it. So let's get in here. I think their last could very well be something that doesn't want to see Venusaur, so... Although, my guess is they'd be shielding if that was the case. So do we want to shield? If it's another Cross Chop... Yeah, I think we just let this go. Especially if they're just going to throw Cross Chops at me. Like, even another Cross Chop I probably can take. What do you have in the back? You have a Tangrowth. Okay. That's fair. I like that. We kind of need to make one of these remaining Pokemon do the trick here. So, I'd love to get a Sludge Bomb off before they get a Rock Slide. Yeah, there we go. Like, I just don't think you're gonna be able to farm me here. Is that your plan? Is just a, yeah, like, I think they went to 2 Rock Slides. Joey Town, I caught like 3 Tynamos on my incense today. They're not particularly rare. Oh, well, we're gonna make them burn their energy anyway. I was trying to get him to Rock Slide me. Oh, I did get him to Rock Slide me. It worked. It worked. Yeah, and they just can't they can't afford to, like, they have to like farm up to another move before we get to a Hydro Cannon, which is just not gonna happen. GG's. It worked. We did our shit correct. So basically, I love the Shadow Swampert. The Shadow Swampert hits like a truck, and you already need shields for Swampert anyway, so I feel like it's okay. I think there was a little bit of delay in game bongo, but that worked the way I wanted. So here's what I was doing. I had to make a tough call there, because basically if they had 2 rock slides queued, which they definitely had the energy for 2 rock slides, right? If I just go straight Zard, because I don't have a charge move, they just rock slide me twice, and then I'm stuck with Swampert versus that thing in the back. So what I did was show them the Zard and then quick swap and try and, because like they're not going to throw it right away. They're not in danger of dying, so they're going to wait and see what I put in before throwing the move. So I expect 1 Vine Whip. So if I bring in the Zard, quick swap, about the time they throw their rock slide, Swampert lands. And then all I have to do is outrace them, because they still need to queue up 2 charge moves, because they lose if we don't. All right, you ready for this? Last battle of the set. These have been fun. Usually I don't find Premier that fun, but these have been a good time. I'm enjoying this team a lot. So let's go again. We found our fair share of XL Mons. We've done pretty okay against them. Zard lead again. Are they on Dragon Breath, or are we favored once again? We are both on Dragon Breath. Okay. The question is, which of us? So they're going to win CMP. My Zard is really well IV'd. So I highly doubt I'm winning CMP most of the time. So we may need to get creative here. Upside is I have IVs. The problem is I don't know that those IVs matter. Like, based on what I'm seeing here, I don't actually think those IVs are going to functionally matter here. So we're going to go ahead and let this go, which is a little unfortunate. And I'm going to try and get very aggressive here with this farm down, because Dragon Breath is slow. Nah, they still get it off. It's all right. We're going to turn this into as much energy as humanly possible. It's very expensive for me to do this functionally, but okay. Let's see what they want to do. This hits really hard. Okay. And then we can get out of there, and let's see if oh, they have a second fire type? Really? That's a bummer. So this is a double fire Venusaur team. Wow. Okay. That's pretty challenging for us. Huh. Yeah, that's gonna be, I don't know that there's a win condition for us here. We just need to get out of here, basically, but the switch clock is not even close to up yet. So now upside is that they did not get that charge move off. Downside is they have enough health that, like, just getting in here and eating this, I don't think this is gonna spot us enough, because they can just throw straight frenzy plants at us. It's gonna be close. We have a shield, so like we need to land 2 sludge bombs, and I don't even know if 2 sludge bombs quite does it, because they're neutral. No, I was never getting to that earthquake there. I mean, this is gonna be close. It's gonna come down to the vine whips. I'm ahead enough, I think, that if we can get there, but nope. Rip. The difference of like one of those incinerates sneaking in. GG's. So close. It's all right. It happens. You get a Fertilish out of the deal. I'm pretty content with that.